basic navigation and using Lexis Library. Using Lexis Library. My LexisNexis is divided between three main content sources: Library, Practical Guidance, and Lexis Assure, which operate separately from each other. There are three ways to navigate the Lexis Library content: by navigating the table of contents on the left-hand side of the screen, using the general text search field at the top of the screen, and using the focus search field to conduct an advanced law report, legislation, and gazettes search. Table of contents. The table of contents, located on the left of the screen, contains all the Lexis Library resources or products that you have subscribed to in a condensed alphabetical list. A plus alongside an item indicates that the list is collapsed. Selecting the plus will expand the list. Conversely, a minus indicates that the list is expanded, and selecting the minus will collapse the list. The table of contents has several useful features that will assist you when using other functions on the site. Clicking on the red Table of Contents button in the middle of the screen will either collapse or expand the table of contents. You can also increase the width of the table of contents by dragging its associated scroll bar horizontally across the screen. When you use the general search field, you are able to limit your search to particular publications or portions of publications by ticking the boxes that appear next to them in the table of contents. For instance, if you are searching for a topic in a particular textbook, you would tick the box next to the textbook and then enter the topic into the search field. This will be further explained in the Lexis Library video on searching. Once you have made a selection, you can change what you have selected by clicking on the tick box again to remove that item from the selection, or you can select Clear at the top of the table of contents to remove all selections. From the table of contents, you can also download documents that you have selected by selecting the Save icon, the blue computer disk icon, within the table of contents. This can be either PDF or RTF formats. You can also email your selection from the table of contents by selecting the white envelope with the blue arrow. View Selection is a tool that gives you the ability to create customized documents from any documents in the table of contents. It takes all the documents which you have selected and joins them together into one, which you can then download, print, or email. Legal Citator. The Legal Citator is a research tool pertaining to case law which identifies references between cases and references by cases to legislation, rules, and regulations, which is dealt with in the Lexis Library video on law reports and Legal Citator. Tabs. You will notice that each new page that you open will be opened in a new tab in your workspace. This allows you to have many pages open at once and to move between them without having to reopen documents that you have already found. Please note that you should not use the back or previous arrow feature on your browser to move to a previous page on Lexis Library. Anything you open will be in its own tab, and you can navigate between them by clicking on the applicable tab. You can close any tabs that you have opened or view those which have been hidden, where you have opened more than the screen can accommodate, by clicking on the down arrow and selecting a particular tab you wish to close. Or you may select to close all or close all but current, which means that all other tabs apart from the document currently open in your display window will be closed. General features. There are several features that are available for any document you view, and they appear just above the document on the left of the taskbar. These allow you to save the document to a client folder previously created by you, download to your computer or other location in PDF or RTF formats, email, print the document as a PDF, display the publication details of the document, move to the next or previous page of the publication, create a permalink to that document. This creates an address for the document you are viewing and allows you to insert this as a link into a document outside of Lexis Library, which, when accessed, will return you to the document of origin within Lexis Library. Sync contents will indicate the table of contents structure of any document that you are presently viewing in the document pane. So, for example, if you have followed a hyperlink from one document to another, you can sync the contents of that second document to access the remainder of the publication in the table of contents. This is a demonstration of how to find the volume in the publication, The Law of South Africa, dealing with arbitration and the definition of arbitration in that volume, using the table of contents to navigate through the library content. Click on Reference Works, Indexes, Dictionaries and Diaries in the table of contents. This node contains works such as Current Law, Law of South Africa, the index and note-up to the South African and all South African law reports, the Law Diary and Dictionary, as well as the Dictionary of Legal Words and Phrases. Click on the plus next to Law of South Africa to view these topics. Click on Alphabetical List of Titles. Select A. Then click on Arbitration in your workspace. Finally, click on the subtopic you are looking for, which is the definition of arbitration. My Workspace, Notes, My Downloads and Folders. Within My Workspace, you can create personal research folders in which you can save documents from Lexis Library. The advantage of doing this, in comparison to downloading to your computer, is that any information saved in this way is automatically updated in Lexis Library, thus ensuring that should the information change, it is always available to you in its most current form. To create a research folder, click on the Folders button. Then click on the Create button and type a name for your folder. Press Enter. Then click on the plus next to the newly created folder. Type a name for the subfolder and press Enter. To save a document that you are currently viewing in My Workspace to a folder, click on the yellow folder icon above the document. This will open the Save Document reference to a client folder window. Choose the folder name and click on the green Save button. To access the document again, just click on the folders and choose the relevant folder and document. Should you want to delete the saved document from the folder at any stage, then click on the red X that appears to the right of the document name. Adding annotations. Notes allow you to add annotations to documents and save them for viewing later. When you want to make a note in a document that you are viewing, highlight that portion. Once you release the mouse button, 4 options will appear: Note, Highlight, Search, and Definition. Once you have highlighted your selection, click Note and enter the annotation that you want to add in the text box that appears. Then click Save. You can also select a color to be applied to the highlighted selection from those that appear in the bottom left corner of the text box. To view the note later, you just have to hover over the highlighted text to view, edit, or remove your note. Notes and highlights are also saved for viewing from the Notes button in the dark grey taskbar at the top of the screen. The remaining options that appear when you highlight text in a document are Search, which will run a general text search for the words that you have selected, and Definition, which provides you with the dictionary meaning of the word or phrase selected. My Downloads keeps a record of all the documents that you have downloaded for a short period of time, so that you can download them again should you need to. For more information or to view other tutorials in the series, go to www.mylexisnexis.co.za.